everybody, my name is Jack Cross from NASCAR on MDK. Today I'm going to give you guys a quick preview regarding the inaugural season of the 2018 NASCAR YouTube Pro Series. This league, of course, is created by Caleb Hoffman and a bunch of other YouTubers to basically kind of promote the NASCAR community and the game as a whole. You have a bunch of different NASCAR YouTube personalities regarding from race reviewers to gameplay Let's Play channels and to NASCAR stop motion creators. All these different types of people will come together in a 12 race league, racing in different varieties of tracks to promote driver skill, marketability, and fan interaction. Today I'm going to give you a sneak peek on what the rules and regulations are like, the schedule for the season, the point system, and the teams and drivers that are entering this season. Now let's get started with the rules and regulations, which is short and sweet. You start off with a race length of 25% out of the obviously regular full length field or 4-length portion of the race. We then go to a tire wear of 2 times the normal limit. Drivers have the option of racing in a custom car or a real car, I believe. They have to pick one and go with that throughout the entire season. Stability will be helped in races like the Charlotte Roval, Watkins Glen, and Martinsville Speedway. Drivers will have no custom setups. Everyone will have just one fixed setup. This is the way to promote driver skill and to basically have a more evenly spaced out field. No driver will be racing in the same number twice, so no 2 drivers can race in the same number. And another rule, which is a most popular one and a really controversial one, the no double yellow line rule at Daytona and Talladega. This is so there will be no confusion, just drivers racing each other for the win. Obviously, if you watch NASCAR in the Cup, Xfinity, and Truck Series, this yellow line rule has been a very controversial topic. So to get rid of all the confusion, the series has decided to just get rid of that rule entirely. And no intentional wrecking of other competitors. If a driver is found to wreck a driver with intentional purpose or with purpose intentions, that driver will be suspended automatically for 1 race. Now let's take a look at the schedule, the 12 race schedule for the NASCAR YouTube Pro Series. Obviously, you got to start off every NASCAR season in the sandy beaches of Daytona. Daytona National Speedway for the running of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500, presented by Racing Fan for Life 18. Race 2 of the season heads to a 2-miler, the Irish Hills of Michigan for the MDKBates.com 400. Race 3 goes to the Charlotte Roval, the first road course of the season for the Martian Sock Puppet 400K. Race 4 heads to our first 1.5-mile race of the season, Chicagoland Speedway, for the now famous meme of the John Deere 400. Race 5 heads to our first short track of the season, Martinsville Speedway, for the running of the Uncle Tom Cruise's Battle at Martinsville. That's a real name, guys. Race 6 of the season heads to the annual throwback race. The night race at Bristol will be a throwback special for the series, presented by Danny B, the Danny B Throwback Night Race. Race 7 heads to the second 2-miler of the season, the Auto Club Speedway, for the running of the Legion of Speed 400. Race 8 heads to the newly named ISM Raceway, newly reconfigured track for the running of the Drive-Thru 500. Race 9 heads to Homestead Miami Speedway for the running of the Tasmanian Devil 400. Race 10 heads to the second and final road course of the season, the Watkins Glen International, for the running of the Go Dabbing at the Glen. Race 11, the penultimate race of the season, heads to the biggest and baddest track in all of NASCAR, 2.66-mile track known as Talladega Superspeedway, for the running of the Blue Jimmy 48 fan battle at Talladega 500. And of course, we ended at Atlanta Motor Speedway for race 12, as series of or people of the series and fans say that Atlanta is really a track where you showcase a driver's skill. Also, they want to go back to the way it was back in the Winston Cup days, where Atlanta was the final race of the season. That will be the Soundhead Entertainment 500 to wrap up the season. Now let's take a look at the points system for the NASCAR YouTube Pro Series. A very simple system. First things first, there will be no playoffs, no chase, no nothing. Just whoever has the most points at the end of 12 races is the champion. Now here's how the points will be set up in terms of position-wise. First place gets 21 points. From second place to, I believe, 5th place is separated by 2 points apiece, with second place getting 17 points, third place getting 15 points, fourth place getting 13 points, and fifth place getting 11 points. 6th place to 15th place are all separated by 1 point. So 6th place gets 10 points all the way down to 15th place, which gets 1 point. And then from 16th all the way down to 25th, they also only receive 1 point. Pole winner receives 1 bonus point, as well as if you lead the first lap of the race If you lead a lap in general, you'll also earn another bonus point. If you lead the most laps led in a race, you get another bonus point. And if you get the most season wins, that is 2 extra bonus points. Now, if two drivers or so were to end the season in a tie, well, we have rules for that. The championship will be decided in terms of 3 situations. The first situation is based off of most wins. Whoever has the most wins will be the champion. The second situation is if who has the best average finish throughout the entire season. And the third and final decision will be who has the best finishing position at Atlanta Motor Speedway, which is obviously the last race of the season. So pretty simple rules there to determine who will be your champion. Now let's take a look at the teams and drivers that are entering the NASCAR YouTube Pro Series this season. We have 2 Chevy teams, 3 Ford teams, and 1 Toyota team. Let's start out with the Chevy teams of Queen of Memes Racing. They have 3 drivers on the NASCAR Weekly Podcast. The first one being Jared Lundberg, driver number 42 Chevrolet, also known as the Iceberg. The 43 car, known as not Queen of Memes Racing, excuse me, known as Darren Gilliam, driver number 43 Click and Close Chevrolet, with the YouTube channel known as Black Flags Matter. Danny Baldwin, known as Danny B Talks, driver number 88 Nationwide Chevrolet. And Rylan Bonney, famously known as What Incarnation, driver of the number 95 Pro Core 4, that is Queen of Memes Racing. The second and final Chevy team being Lombard Motorsports, Rusty Wallace, driver number 3 Dow Chevrolet. Joseph Lombard, also known as N2C4R, driver number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Gabe Barkis, known as NASCAR Fan 4888 JJ, driver's number 24 car. And Michael McCruz, I probably butchered that name. If I did, I apologize, is running part-time this season. He's driver of the number 48 Lowe's Chevrolet. Now, our first of 3 Ford teams, the first one being Powerhouse Motorsports. Ed Soundhead, creator of Soundhead Entertainment on YouTube, drives number 2 car. Keelan Wilson, known as Seed Games, drives the number 21 machine. Cody Hicken, known as Cody H Gaming, drives the number 28 car. And Jonathan Ramos, who is a threat for the championship already in terms of what he has done so far in the preseason, driving the number 99 car, known as IDK Player. Blue Oval Racing has 3 drivers in its lineup. The first one being Caleb Hoffman, known as CH14. Driver number 10, Smithfield Foods Ford. Joey Stone, known as Sloppy Joe, driver number 12, Menards Ford. And Dale Reynolds, driver of the number 32 Ford car. Little Gator Racing just has 2 drivers. Trey Normile, I believe that's how you pronounce it, known as Raw Gator, driver number 14 car. With Brennan Little, known as Brennan Little Gaming on YouTube, driver of the number 12 car. Now there is 1 Toyota team, as of this recording. These drivers have not come up with a name for their team yet, but it has 3 Toyota drivers. The first one being Jared Lewis, driver number 18 car, known as JC1424. Winval 8820, also known as Michael Cosi Jr., driver number 66 car. And Ray Jacobs, famously known as Kamikaze Games, driver of the number 78 Toyota. Now, there are 2 satellite teams in this series. One is a Ford, and that driver is Brian Pasternak, driver of What If, the channel name he owns is What If Racing. He will be a satellite team to Powerhouse Motorsports. And Eric Essep, the other host of the NASCAR Weekly Podcast, driver number 20 DeWalt Toyota, he will be a satellite team for Queen of Memes Racing. So that is it for the preview of the NASCAR YouTube Pro Series. Don't forget, folks, the DP Silver Fox duels at Daytona. To commemorate the life of David Pearson. That's why the name is being renamed to that, to honor him. That will take place tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the YouTube Pro Series YouTube channel. So don't forget to check out that. And remember, the NASCAR YouTube Pro Series is 5 days away, November 30th, with the Daytona 500. But for now, thank you to everyone at the NASCAR YouTube Pro Series for allowing me to make this video. If you guys want to check out my YouTube channel, NASCAR on MDK, I'll leave that in the description box down below as well. But like I said, the NASCAR YouTube Pro Series 5 days away on November 30th with the running of the Daytona 500 presented by Racing Fan for Life 18. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Jake Rouse from NASCAR on MDK, and we'll see you guys at Daytona.